Yeah, so somehow I managed to get more life, more damage. It's double explode into the build. 25% more crit chance. I don't know if I need increased critical strikes on my lightning arrow anymore. I probably could just, I mean, I don't know. In my hideout,
My mana is gone.
inspiration up. My default attack 62.5 crit. My lightning arrow is 90% crit chance, so I'm definitely overcapped with three power charges because three power charges is like another 15 crit chance, so I'm definitely overcapped. But I think I kind of still need the increased critical strikes just because the way I fit it in earlier was to like free up all the bleed nodes and a bunch of other, the cats that I was getting crit from. But I don't want to go back to that. I think it's still better to just have that massive uh, crit chance. Oh, I wasn't even factoring that in. So actually, my bow has 10.58% crit chance. I'm way overcapped with power charges. Yeah, there's a ton of buffs that give you some crit, or like always, there's monsters that always crit. So if you steal that, you just go to 100 regardless. On the PlayStation or in the game? Yeah. What I'm running is like I have network on hybrid. I turned off the like 120 hertz mode on my PS5, so I'm just at a 60 hertz frame rate. The lighting I have on default. Render resolution I have on no upscale, but because I have a 4K TV, I turned what the main thing that helped me stop crashing so much was I turned the graphic settings on the PlayStation down one notch from 4K. The game looks the same because like this game wasn't made when we had 4K TVs. So the game looks the same, but it's not trying to upscale the resolution. So if you ever want to try that, just turn it down one notch. If you turn it down two notches, it does fuck with the graphics a little bit, and it's not needed. Like some scarab names look all like chunky and stuff, but if you just go one notch down, it literally the game looks exactly the same. So you can do it while you're still in the game. Just go to the home screen, go to settings, go to screen and video, and on resolution, what's your set at? 2160? Okay, that's what mine's at right now. So your monitor's not 4K, or it's just not set. Can you put it on 2160? Okay, yeah, don't do that. It does nothing. And then like variable refresh rate, I have that off. My TV doesn't support it. And I turned the 120 hertz output off. I don't know if POE supported it or not, but I turned that off. Like ALM, I have on automatic. HDR is always on. Deep color automatic. RGB range automatic. But yeah, so you're probably already getting it. You're just more stable than I am, but already. But have you had crashes at all, or just lag? Just lag. Yeah, no, I was talking about the settings and stuff. You haven't been crashing at all. It's just laggy sometimes. It's weird.
There is no
You're
honor
probably
in
way
watching
more
the
laggy
game,
on the
only
wand build.
hubris.
I don't know. That's the other nice the other nice thing about this Fizzbow is you have so much more damage that like most of the lag just goes away because stuff's dying so much quicker. So there's not as many mobs on the screen for as long. Uh,
My mana is
yeah,
low.
I mean we got lots of league left though. So who knows? Maybe drop a mirror, dupe a mirror. Decide you want to do the Fizzbow. I would I would recommend doing it just because like I feel like it's just a different place now than the wand one. The wand one, it's like the same build. It's just strength stacking and doing like a one-handed bow, but it's different because you get a life stack, so you get more life and stuff. But the strength stacking, but yeah, it's something to experience having like mirror tier fizz bow damage on a skill like this, where your build's already like fully set up, um, and like all you have to do is switch a few skill points and to change your glove and plus it. Um, and you could do. I also tested the greater fork, which is really really good for clear. I went back to not using greater fork just because I wanted to use my mirror tier quiver, which has pierce on it, which doesn't really work with the fork. But like you can use greater fork. Um, and also I've also crafted like a couple of other like fucking ridiculously good GG clusters if you want to get back into the bow thing, or not that you're not playing at all, but yeah, I made like another cluster that's like mine, that's double attack speed, increased effect with T1 life on it. I'm not using it. It's just in my stash. I haven't decided if I wanted to sell it yet or not, but you could use that one instead of. It's, yeah, you can't. It's way worse visually than the lightning arrow. Like, yeah, we have a lot of arrows, but like they're very thin, and when you're off screen clearing, all the explosions aren't coming back on top of you, hiding every single thing that's gonna kill you on the ground. Yeah, well, I mean that's what we grind for, so that you can just have a bunch of money, and then when you want to make another cool build, you just throw whatever you want at it. That's that's what I do. I'm one of the more successful, like on average, players in the league. Like, yeah, I don't do Valdos, and I'm not a flipper, but as far as just like farming and dropping and generating your
Not
own
up to that just yet.
wealth, like I think I'm up there in the top on console. lot of leagues, it seems like I got a bigger stack of divs than most people going on. I really didn't though. Like I fractured a helical. I had no idea what I was crafting. I just um yeah, it don't mirror that because like you could literally recreate that for like pennies on the dollar. Like literally all you have to do is hit the fracture, um, and then the rest of the craft is like it's literally a 2 mod item. Like I hit the fracture on the chaos res, and then I just used scorn essence until it hit rarity, and then you just multi-mod lock suffixes and do the new harvest reforge drop only. And if it hits T1 rarity, the ring is done, and then you just bench craft on the other part. Like it was actually like dirt cheap to do this thing. Um, well, I got lucky. I did hit the fracture the first time, but at the same time, what does a mirror cost? Upwards of 300 divs. What does a helical cost? I don't think so. I think they were like 16. So like, I'm pretty sure you could afford to miss a few fractures on a helical to save a mirror. Wait, let's see. These are all mirrored. Yeah, helicals are 16 divs. So if you want to make one of these, get a couple helicals. You can always resell them. Get a couple helicals. No, these are 16 div. They're already split. Um, but yeah, there's a bunch for 16 divs. And another way to make sure you hit the fracture is you could use the crit multi essence and roll that until you have T1 chaos res, because then if you fracture it, it doesn't matter if you hit the chaos res or the crit multi, because like if you hit the crit multi, then you just do reforge chaos until you hit rarity on the bench, which might actually be cheaper, and then annul it until that's it, and then do the meta mod thing. Or if you hit the chaos res, then you just use the crit multi essence. So either one of those works. Um, so it'd probably be good to roll them with crit multi essences pre fracture and just until you hit T1 chaos res before the fracture, because then you have a 50-50 of hitting it. Um, but like, yeah, you could recreate this ring for cheap. Yeah. Hey, honey. What do you mean? I don't. Somebody's having a party. Wasn't like that when I pulled up. 5 o'clock on a Ruby Tuesday.